What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about NIO. I want to go over some of the current data points, what's been coming out associated to the company itself, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, NIO is up 3.81%. A lot of volatility. So 469 the high, 458 the low. But at the same time, you do see a lot of volume. So 11.07 million shares being traded, 41.01 is the average. Same as what I mentioned in my last video. Regrettably, a lot of the volume is done by shorts as well as algorithmic trading because you're not seeing all that much attention coming from institutions. So far, only one transaction on the secondary market above $100,000, and it was for $137,000. So not necessarily the best. As of late, there hasn't really been all that much coming out for NIO. No SEC filings, nothing like that. Just a lot of fears associated to just tensions between the States and China. And obviously with Trump gaining more and more popularity, I think that just adds to the whole risk level of any Chinese stock, regrettably. So that's one thing that's really been affecting NIO. In my opinion, though, that's actually one of the two reasons why NIO is up so much today, more so than the other EVs, because of what came out about Biden, him stepping down. Even though, I guess based on the polls, Trump is winning, I think there's just now more likelihood of Harris doing a better job than Biden. So I think that has a underlying tone of really helping a lot of Chinese stocks, because you can kind of see just absolutely majority of them are like running like crazy. But at the same time, though, you do have this that is coming out. So this is the primary news that is really driving NIO higher. And that is this right here. So on Monday, the People's Bank of China announced that it would cut the 7-day reverse repo rate to 1.7 from 1.8 and reduce the 1-year loan prime rate to 3.35 from 3.45. So all in all, I think it's those 2 points that is really driving NIO and just a lot of other Chinese stocks higher today, because even in NIO's case, the technicals are still looking rather good, but there's been no real analyst ratings, nothing along those lines. The last one was done 13 days ago, $7.10 price target, buy rating, DBS, and analyst has a 29% success rating. So that is horrific if you ask me. But going back over here, the Elliott wave technicals are still projecting for higher highs to come. So it does have a pivot point of 404. So for as long as NIO is above that, then it is anticipated to still get between that 530 and 560 range. So once again, I think that's rather optimistic. Latest Morningstar report, I can't speak this morning, but latest Morningstar report does show the fair market value for NIO being $7.70. So once again, take that into consideration. But aside from that, moving on, going over some additional data points, starting off with shorts. Shorts are rather flat today, increasing 73,000 shares, 14.36% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 187.02 million shares overall being shorted, utilization 82.27, and then short score is 75.3. For whatever reason, I'm not really sure the basis of it, but a lot of people are saying that there's going to be a squeeze when it comes to NIO. I don't know if it's encumbering their upcoming earnings or not, estimated to be the 22nd. They haven't officially announced it yet, but I don't know if it's just because NIO is maybe bottomed, showing some optimism for it to go up. Again, if you guys feel that NIO is a squeeze, let me know on what the big catalyst is going to be in order to really propel shorts to return their shares and for things to kind of go down. So what's your thoughts on that? As a grand total, $833.78 million are in short, or are in NIO from shorts. So kind of crazy stuff if you think about it. But moving on, looking at options, 574,000 in calls, 3.04 million in puts. Sentiment wise though, 71% of all the options being done are optimistic and bullish. So I feel like that has something to do with, clearly people are talking about a squeeze, unless there's, like I said, a catalyst that I somehow not privy to, or maybe I just overlooked or something like that. So please enlighten me if I am missing something. Looking at the call options that are being purchased, you do see consensus for it to be above 550 for this week. And then on the flip side, sub 450. So very much in favor of upside. So once again, let me know your thoughts on that. Right now with it at 464, it is right on this pivot point right here. So it's kind of flirting with that. So if it is able to get above that, then 521 will be that next strong target slash resistance level. So that's based on the Elliott wave technicals, is kind of projecting that. Then on the flip side, 407 is going to be the next strong support, and then dependent on what happens, whether it closes above or below that. On the actual chart itself, it's been consolidation mode over this last little bit. So for those of you that do options, that's been a premium's dream. So in case you guys do not know options, highly suggest in researching them, because you can always sell calls, sell puts, collect some additional premiums, and it's a win-win if you ask me. So a lot of volatile stocks that are kind of trading within a set range are ideal for options, but beside the point, it is higher percentile of the Bollinger Band. Stochastic, it is at 39, so arguably considered oversold. At the same time, you do see a bearish deviation, so red line above the white, and then at the same time, number of retail investors are slowly getting out today, but nothing really to write home about. So all in all, I think the technicals and a lot of the data points are looking very optimistic for higher highs to come, as I've said in my last video. So let me know your thoughts on NIO. Give yourself a shout out if you have been buying, if you've been selling, what have you been doing with NIO? One final thing I just want to share with you, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.